In every sport, fans need to know the score. In the early days, scorekeepers climbed ladders to scroll numbers on a slate. By the time they were done, the score might have changed, and it was time to start again. Thank goodness modern scoreboards serve up the numbers in an instant. Today's digital scoreboards light up within seconds of a game change, delivering results fast for the fans, cheering in the stands. Production starts with the front of the board. A computer program guides a plasma torch, which cuts precisely sized slots in a sheet of high-grade steel. The slots will house the illuminated characters. Narrower strips of steel are fed into a press that bends back the edges to create tabs. It's these strips that will serve as the sides of the scoreboard. Using a special compressed air tool, a worker clinches the tabs to the back of the scoreboard. This tool punches and stretches the steel to interlock it, joining the parts without using screws, rivets or welds. He then attaches the plasma cut front panel to complete the basic structure of the scoreboard. A powder paint coating is then sprayed onto the entire scoreboard. Then it's into a giant convection oven for 14 minutes to cure the powder paint. The result is a tough powder paint skin that will offer all-weather protection. They're now ready for the working parts, including LED light-studded digit boards, a data transmitter and a receiver. The receiver is connected to the power source and installed inside the cabinet. The worker pulls the antenna through a hole so it protrudes from the front, and he bends it out of the way for now. There are several light-studded digit plates on a scoreboard, and each can flash any number. He wires them in a loop, interconnecting them in what's known as a daisy chain configuration, and plugs in a ribbon-style cable to link the digits to the scoreboard's processing module. He inserts the digits in the slots on the front and shields them with a sheet of transparent polycarbonate. He screws a metal framework around each assembly to secure them, then confirms that the wiring is good and that all the numbers light up. He connects the wireless module to the numbers and connects it to a power source. He mounts the module to a panel, which will then be installed through the back of the scoreboard cabinet. The company logo is printed on adhesive-backed paper, followed by some fierce-looking team icons. A weatherproof coating will be applied to the paper graphics at a later stage. They also use vinyl decals, and here the worker peels away the unwanted material from around the lettering in a process called weeding. After transferring the decal to applicator tape called pre-mask, she carefully positions the grouping on the front of the scoreboard. Satisfied that it's in the perfect spot, she tapes it at the top, and then peels off the backing, and the letters cling to the pre-mask. All it takes then is a squeegee to smooth out any bubbles or buckles. She then removes the tape. Then lifts the pre-mask very carefully so as not to lift any of the decals in the process. With all the lettering now in place, the characters on the board make sense of all the LED numbers. The scoreboard is equipped with a speaker and horn, which will go off in the event of a score. And no need to run a cable from the scoreboard to the keyboard. It's all done by remote control. Using that system, a technician now tests all the functions of the scoreboard. That takes about 20 minutes, and when it's done, he confirms the scoreboard is ready for action. Today you can get scoreboards in any shape and design. But when it comes to letting the fans know what's happening in the game, it's very good at getting its point across. If you understand American football, that is.